Hi everyone, we are here today at the Emergence Investment Conference, and I have the privilege of being here today with Ian Nisbet, the Chief Operating Officer of Cartherics, a Melbourne-based biotech firm revolutionizing cancer treatment through cell-based immunotherapy solutions. Ian, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thanks very much, Rhythm. Good to be here.
Amazing. Now, to kick things off, could you provide our viewers with an overview of Cartherics and your mission in the field of biotechnology, particularly in the development of cell-based immunotherapy solutions for solid cancers?
Certainly. So we're about developing the next generation of cell therapies for the treatment of cancer, particularly focused on solid tumours. And the way that we do that is we start with stem cells, which we're able to genetically engineer to carry receptors, specifically receptors, make modifications to the genome, fully characterize those cells, and then push those cells, make them into different types of immune cells, natural killer cells, T cells, that are highly functional, very, very effective at killing cancers. And what we're able to do is completely characterize the stem cells and the cells that we make from them, so we know exactly what those cells are. They're all the same, they're homogeneous, fully characterized, very safe, and we're able to amplify, make them in the laboratory, make billions of those cells and put them into people.
Amazing. That's brilliant work, Ian. Now, can you outline for us the key milestones that are in Cartherics' roadmap over the next few years and any significant achievements or advancements that investors can anticipate?
Most certainly. So we just recently, about a month ago, had what's called a pre-IND meeting with the FDA, where we showed them all the work that we've done with our lead product, which is called CTH401, so it's a natural killer cell product, and had a really good discussion with the FDA and got guidance as to what we need to do to file an investigational new drug or IND application. And so that's mapped out now for us. So the next big milestone for us as a company is to file an IND with the FDA, and our target is early in 2025 for that. So we've got about a year to do the work, prepare all the paperwork and submit that to the FDA. Assuming the FDA accepts that, and we've got a pretty clear guideline of what they need to see. They will then be able to start our first clinical trial in ovarian cancer patients, and so that will be the next big milestone. So IND filing, then treating ovarian cancer patients with our first product. So that will happen also in 2025, and then we'd expect probably into 2026 we'll start to see clinical data coming out of that first study and see that our product hopefully is both safe and efficacious in that patient population. And so we're gearing up now for clinical data for the lead product over the course of the next couple of years.
Amazing. That's wonderful, Ian. Now, a team is a backbone for a company. So can you share with us the experience of your team and what do they bring to the table?
Yeah, so the company was founded by a very experienced group of people. So there were four key founders. So Alan Trounston, our CEO. Alan was one of the pioneers worldwide in vitro fertilization and was able to commercialize that technology. So a lot of the IVF babies out there today, now a lot of them are adults, are directly as a result of Alan's work back in the 80s and so on. So he had a background in vitro fertilization and then moved into stem cells and became one of the innovators in stem cells, and in fact was the president of the California Institute of Regenerative Medicine in the US, which was started by Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was governor, to support the development of regenerative medicine, so medicine based on stem cells. So Alan is one of the world experts in stem cells. Alongside Alan, another founder was Richard Boyd, a professor of immunology at Monash University. So exceptional knowledge in the field of immune cell therapies, T cells, natural killer cells, the sort of cells that we're working with. And so Richard and Alan, between them, brought that combination of stem cells and immune cell therapies. And then I was another founder. I have a background in oncology drug development. I've been personally involved in the development and approval of 2 FDA-approved oncology drugs, and then the commercialization of those drugs. And then the fourth founder, Bob Moses, who's currently our chairman, he was the commercial person for Alan's IVF work. So he and Alan worked together on commercializing IVF technology. So we're the 4 founders that set the company up in the first instance, have an excellent background, both technical and commercial, and then we've brought into the company a number of really enthusiastic, very bright, more junior scientists who are now helping us to drive the technology forward.
Amazing. I have to say you have a very strong team at Cartherics. Now, before we wrap up this interview, we are here today at the Emergence Investment Conference. So any key takeaways that you would like to share, and just, about your overall experience of being here today?
Yeah, so certainly it's been an interesting experience for Cartherics. So this is the first time we've been to a wholesale investor event presenting as Cartherics. I've certainly been to other events in the past as someone just looking on and hearing what people have to say. This is the first time we've been here and pitched. We've had a lot of interesting conversations with potential investors. It's been quite interesting getting the different investor perspectives. I think it's always challenging trying to put a company like Cartherics, which is drug development, high risk, high costs, high long lead times, compared to some of the the fintech and other things there. So it's a bit of a mixture of companies, and so we're a sort of a very specialised type of company, looking for a special type of investors who are prepared to take the risk, hopefully in expecting substantial rewards, but prepared to take the risks and back the company for the sort of timelines required to develop new products. And we've had some good conversations with potential investors here today, certainly a number to follow up. And the interesting thing is we've had questions from people with no technical background in our area, but with a finance background, and they've asked us a lot of financial questions. And so to put our company and our technology into a financial context, that's really been quite interesting conversations for us, and something a little bit different that we normally get when we're talking to potential investors who know our area of technology. So it's been a learning experience, certainly a number of leads to follow up on, and it's been good just to be part of the general buzz of the conference, and I think the overall feeling has been pretty upbeat.
Amazing, that's wonderful. And to our viewers, you've heard it all. So if you would like to get in touch with the team at Cartherics, please see the details in the description of this video, and I will see you all in my next interview. And thank you so much for joining me in this interview.
Yeah, thanks. My pleasure, Rhythm.
Thank you.